as Spency sees it. Leaving the house. Got my teeth, got my phone, my journals, my headset. And my mind. I have peace of mind this morning. This is my morning. People, traffic. Glad I don't do much of it. Tell you what, riding a motorcycle all your life does make you a pretty damn good driver. Because if you've been riding a long time and survived, here's a little story. I don't know, it just came to me. After my mom died, there was some money, of course. Anyways, I've never bought a new vehicle in my life. Still haven't. Anyways, I found this yellow and black Honda 2010 Honda Goldwing. I guess it's sort of famous. It's been photographed a lot with me riding it. Anyways, this guy's wife died. Anyways, he bought the bike after she died because she didn't want him to have one. And anyways, he rode it for a while and put it for sale, and I bought it for $17,000. Maybe $17,500, I don't remember. It was supposed to have, here's the story. So, it was supposed to have everything. Anti-lock brakes, the navigation, all the bells and whistles. Or so I thought. I found out it does not. So anyways, I still love her. Obviously, I still have her. So, I have my bike, and then I buy a trailer for it, and I paint the trailer to match the bike. That was $600. I won't do that again. And it's for rich people. Anyways, I can't afford full coverage insurance on that thing, so I just have liability on it. So there's that fear. You know, you drop this bike, it's done. Well, I have my trailer behind me. I got my fishing poles. I'm on my Goldwing. I'm going to the Saw River to go fishing. I'm trying not to think about, my mom and shit like, shitty thoughts. And I'm medicated now, I picked up speed because I just want to die. So I'm tweaking, but not really tweaking, just speed the mind up so I'm not depressed. Release a bunch of dopamine. It's a great antidepressant. There's just downsides to fucking methamphetamine. It's not all bad. It just gets real bad. Anyways, I'm going, and all of a sudden this guy, some idiots, they pull a left in front of the car in front of me to go into an apartment complex. He hits the brakes. I got the trailer behind the bike. He jams on the brakes. I hit the brakes, and that's when I found out I didn't have anti-locking brakes. Now, as many people have seen, especially summertime, my wardrobe is shorts and flip-flops. Whether I'm on the bike or I'm in the car, it don't matter. So I'm in shorts and flip-flops, heading to the river, and this guy cuts me off. I hit the brakes, and there's no anti-locking brakes, so I locked up the front wheel, And then I got the trailer pushing the bike behind. So the front wheel pushes out. Luckily I was down to like 15 miles an hour. I get launched at 15. I do a nice little keto roll. And a little bit of road rash on my feet, my knee, my elbow, hand. But no helmet, sunglasses. But my bike continues. I do a roll, I come to a stop, I come up on my feet. And then my heart just sank as I'm watching my bike and this trailer go across 6 lanes of traffic, doing this great big gigantic massive circle on the engine casing bar, not the engine, and it's rubbing on my exhaust. But it does a great big circle and just comes to a stop. Nobody hits it, because that's my worst fear. I don't have full coverage insurance. I lose my bike. Whatever I fear, I bring near. I heard that in recovery, and it's never been more true. Whatever you fear, you will bring it near. Because the universe needs you to look at that. So whatever you fear, there's a reason for it. There's a good, healthy reason for fear. I'm not talking overwhelmed, panic, bipolar, shit like that. I feel you. I do. I don't have it, but I feel you. I have had panic attack. Oh. So anyways, guy stops. My bike's on the side. It comes to a stop. It's in the middle of the intersection. I'm sort of limping because my foot's bleeding a little bit, and it's road rash and it hurts. So I sort of get over to my bike, and guy stops, and they, because I can't lift it by myself, they lift up the bike. I look at her, she's fine. I start it up, and I had to CVS, get some gauze. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to a doctor. I'm going to clean myself up. Although I did not go fishing that day. It hurt. I went home. Cleaned up. Healed. But oh my God, that was scary. I just see a car just boom. Goldwing gets hit, it's almost all plastic. I mean, there's just nothing left. I've taken them apart. It's a lot of work. Anyways, that was my dropping my gold well, getting cut off and not having anti-lock brakes when you thought you had them. Oh, that really, my alcoholic mind, that really. I paid for, you said they had them and they didn't, and I needed them and they weren't there. How would you have the experience if it was any other way? So. Right now she needs a clutch, and right now it's 115 degrees outside, and I'm so grateful to have AC in this borrowed car at the moment. It's Friday. Head to my home group, the ticket meeting. However, you know what? Most people are incredibly honest about tickets these days. Of course, this asshole calling them out, you know, probably had something to do with it. Way back, this hasn't happened in years, but it's been a couple of years ago. So I'm in the meeting, and my ticket, the number gets called, and then somebody else shares on my ticket. So, you know, I don't call him out. I just let it go. Let go, let God. But then it happens again. That's my fucking ticket. You lying motherfucker. We tried to practice honesty in the 12 steps. Matter of fact, it's the first principle. And if you can't be honest, you'll never have recovery. Never. You will never get sober if you can't be honest. I mean rigorous honesty. Like there's a 4-step. We do a complete moral inventory of ourselves. And that's really where that's the whole deal. But first you gotta be sober and clean. Plus once you're sober and clean, the past just comes at you anyway. So you might as well put it down on paper with a sponsor. Who will share with you some of his fucked up shit or her fucked up shit. What happens when we drink and drug? We think it's good, but it really isn't. We forget about the really bad stuff. The one night stand, it wasn't a good stand at all. Date rape, all kinds of shit happens with alcohol. I am not a fan of my gender. You know. Let's see, how did it go? My friend said, you go out, you buy them drinks, and you take them home and you buy them a ride. And then you get them a cab. Okay. I don't know. I'm just different. I've always been. I feel too damn much, and I don't like heartbreak. I can kick dope, no problem. I can kick booze. I've done it. I've kicked dope so many frickin' times. You run out, you're kicking. But heartbreak, death, friends and loved ones and your parents, that shit I just don't do. My aunt, after my, I'm just rambling my way to the meeting. So anyways, I've already shared this before. I'll share it again, I guess. I was up at my, no, I'll share that story another time. I have ADHD. My I'm absorbing everything. But trying to focus and communicate, take a test. I don't do well unless I have Adderall, unless I'm on meds. As you can see, my head, my mind's going over here. I haven't fucking smoked any meth in shit, 7 years. So, it's just how my mind fires, how it works. It's how it's always worked. You grow up in a stressful environment with a lot of yelling and screaming. It does something to you. You know, most of the people that I know in recovery that have stayed, that are in here for life, thank God, there's only a handful, really. I'd say 1% come in, maybe stay. 1%. No. 1% of the super wealthy and rich, and 1% of us alcoholics. Stay. Do the work. Work with others. Give it away. Sobriety is a lot of... It is so much work, but it's so much work that's so subtle. and it's an inconvenience, or it's not. The only thing that makes me feel good is when I'm being of service. I'm giving it away if I'm helping people. Now I can live without, I have a connection with my communion with God. It's mine. It's very, I talk to God and God talks to me in human terms. But I could never hear that when I was off, when I was drinking. My intuition would have to scream really, really loud to get through all the drugs and shit. But that's true. I'm always protected. Obviously, I'm 60 years old. I've been saved so many thousands of times. I've fallen off roofs. Should have landed on a steel spike that was through the dirt. Instead, somehow I fell 15 feet and I got right next to me. Right next to me, there's a 1-inch steel spike when I hit the ground. Thought I broke my back. Anyways, right next to me, there's a steel spike sticking out of the ground. I'm like, oh, that would have been like crucified. That would have sucked. It did suck. That hurt. Oh, that hurt. All because somebody didn't weld down a metal roofing panel. They said it, but they didn't weld it. Step on the roof and then the roof kicks out. Damn. Oh. That was the end of my structural steel. Screw that shit. Tilt panels. Although I did like learning. I love learning. I love learning how to put a steel building together. I'm not to be a pussy. Get up on that beam and walk it. But when you're walking beams, you never look up and look at the clouds. Keep your eyes where your feet are. You walk that beam. No matter how high you are. Anything above 60 is usually fatal, so it's the shit below 60 feet you need to be most concerned about. And well, you walk it because you're not going to be a pussy. And besides, they said if you're going to fall, you're going to grab that beam, you're going to crush your nuts, and you'll straddle that beam. You're not going to fall. Made sense to me. I could also, I know that feeling, as most men and boys do. Feel your balls at the back of your throat. It's not a, it's a terrible feeling. That hurts. That's why it's a good place to strike, if you need to. Oh my God. I'm sober today. I have peace of mind. I didn't wake up with impending fucking doom. I get on my knees and I give thanks and show me how to live fucking clean, sober, get through the day. May Old Town Plaza be a super safe, record-breaking evening tonight. The cops are wondering when's it gonna end. I hope the peace continues. I expect it to. That's why I'm there. Last time I left, the next weekend there was a shooting. 2 of them. Huh. Coincidence? There are no coincidences in this world. I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have filmed it. Bullets could be shooting over my head. I'd still be filming it. I don't know how I'm going to leave this world. It's not in my hands. No. That's the greatest realization right there. That it's been coming to me. It's always been there. That I've been through so much life and death and violations of my rights. And I'm going to see this life out to the end. As long as I'm not in pain. I've experienced a couple kidney stones. Ah, fuck that shit. I rode that bike to the ER and it was like, shoot me. And if that's what childbirth feels like, ladies, I feel you. That's the worst pain in my life. My God, when finally they're willing me into the surgery and anesthesiologist, I'm just like, squeeze it, shoot that shit, knock me out. I don't care. I am in so much pain. Your morphine doesn't work. That's the scary thing. When they shoot you up with fucking intravenous morphine twice and it doesn't work. And I'm a welder. I have a high threshold of pain. And if that's childbirth, only a woman could do that. No man could do that. No man is strong enough to give birth. I know that. Anyways, that was a little ADHD, crazy Spence thoughts. More to come.